So yes, I am a bit very late to this, mostly because I was contemplating on whether I should actually make a video on this or if I should just ignore it completely. Hi Commanders, with the release of Fortnite's v25.10 updates, we'll be making a significant change to the daily reward system in Save the World. We'll be removing the daily login rewards and shuffling those rewards to some other sources, most notably daily quests and missions. So I don't really understand the point of this. I'm not saying it's a bad change, I'm saying it's pointless. So, and I mean, this is something that I guess I'm gonna have to find out tomorrow when the update actually releases. So, if we're not gonna have daily login rewards and by proxy not having daily logins, will we at least know how many days we have logged in? Because I've made that a very important point with my replay of Save the World campaign. And to have that taken away before I even finish Stonewood's campaign is kind of sad. Anyways, as it continues, as players reach higher difficulty levels in Save the World, higher power, higher level missions, we want to make sure everyone finds the reward system valuable. Our goal is to make it so that finishing a single daily quest and mission alert makes up for the removal of daily login rewards. We recognize that finishing a daily quest and mission alert requires more time and effort than just logging in. Well, to be honest, that's fair. And I'll be honest, I like the idea of having a more valuable a reward system that is more valuable and more, I guess, worth completing. Because sometimes it feels like I'll see all these missions and none of them are worth my time. So I'm just like, well, I don't even know what to do today. So then I just usually don't play, or I run worthless missions just for the sake of doing something, or I run endurance, or I just don't play. And yes, finishing a daily quest and a mission alert will require more time and effort than just logging in for a reward, but I think it'll also be worth it if the missions are giving more to begin with, because more rewards will make anything more worth your time when you really think about it. Daily quests, V-Bucks, X-ray tickets, and gold. In 25.10, we'll be taking the amount of V-Bucks and tickets that can be earned in the current system, dividing it up to get a daily value, and then adding that amount to the existing daily quest rewards. As a result, each daily quest will now give 30 additional X-ray tickets upon completion, plus 30 additional V-Bucks for founders. So this system will still imply that the daily quests, however they choose to do it in this new system, I'm still not completely sure. Will each give 30 additional X-ray tickets, but for founders we'll give 30 additional V-Bucks, which is kind of weird instead of just granting them at at like a 50 or 100, like a more, I guess, simple or normal amount instead of 30. That's kind of strange. If you complete one daily quest each time you log in, you will be able to earn in-game currency at the same rate as before this change. And since you can bank up to 3 daily quests, players who log in less frequently can now complete those to make up for missing a couple of days. So does this imply we can complete the new daily quest system in one day, but completing multiple of these quests? I'm actually not aware because it's worded so vaguely in a way that I don't understand it, but I think it makes sense. Anyone who isn't me. Daily, uh, daily login rewards also include a small allotment of gold, so we'll be increasing the gold awarded by daily quest by 10 per gold quest. Yes, because if it's a small amount, then increase it by a small amount. Over time, the amount of gold awarded by daily quest should add up to several times more than what is offered from daily login rewards. That's fair. To accommodate this gold change, we'll be increasing the quantity of resources available in the weekly store. As we know, our more experienced players would appreciate more things to spend their gold on, and that is true. I know. I mean, I'm an idiot, and I never have gold because I waste it anytime I have a chance. So I usually don't have more than like at most 6,000. I know there are lots of players out there who have like 70,000, 100,000, maybe even 200,000. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, eventually I would like to actually have an amount of gold, but unfortunately I'm too busy wasting it all on things that I don't actually need. Daily Founders Llamas. The Founders Packs sold before July 2020. It's actually June 2020 Epic, or I'm the idiot. I think it's June. included upgrade llamas and founders llamas that were granted each or once each day throughout the daily login screen. If any of these remain unused on your account for some reason, they'll all be granted to you immediately within the next time you log in to save the world. Okay, so that's nice. They're at least granting all the founders login rewards. Only thing is, let's be honest, who still has founders daily logins rewards? Because those things expire within like 2 weeks or something. I don't get it. I guess you would have to have not logged in ever. Either way, mission alerts, daily login rewards are also a source of schematics, heroes, defenders, survivors, and evolution materials. To compensate for this source being removed, what? So they're removing schematics, heroes, defenders, survivors, and evolution materials from missions? Or oh no, no. Hold on, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Daily login rewards are also a source of heroes, whatever, all those. So they're not removing from missions, they're removing it's because these are being removed from the daily logins. So because hero schematics, defender survivors, and evolution materials are being removed from the daily logins, to compensate for this being removed, they are making changes and improvements to the v25.10 to the items awarded by the mini boss mission alerts. For mini boss mission alerts, we will be increasing the average rarity of the reward item and significantly upping the quantity of the rewards by adding a chance for mini boss mission alerts to grant a second bonus reward of the same type and rarity. What does that mean? Alerts that grant mini llamas will also have a chance to grant a higher quantity of mini llamas or to replace the mini llama with an upgrade llama. Okay, so that just seems like Epic is putting more RNG into a game that is already so RNG focused. This makes no sense. Another major change we'll be making to mission alerts is to give all the storm alerts on the map a chance to grant items and llamas instead of always rewarding evolution and perk materials. What? So they're reducing the amount of missions that reward evolution and perk materials? That's not normal. This includes the rarity increases and bonus items described, and should significantly reduce the reward gap between the Storm Venture season and Mini Boss Venture seasons. To be fair, there is actually an interesting reward gap between them, but I don't know. I still don't actually know what this means. Um, since this change will mean fewer evolution materials are available on the map, we'll be increasing the quantity of evolution materials earned when you complete a storm alert. Does this finally mean that 4 times reperk is actually worth something? I hope. Anyways, note that the chance to get X-ray tickets and V-Bucks for founders from mission alerts is not being affected by these changes in any way. So the occasional V-Buck mission alerts, which also grant X-ray tickets, especially for non-founders, these are not being affected. These will still apparently happen in the normal rates. Overall, our goal with mission alerts is that when you survey the mission alerts in your zone map, you could be able to pick up a reward equally valuable or more valuable than what the daily login reward would have been, especially for late game players who no longer need the lower rarity items currently found in the daily login rewards. Is this the point of the change? They could have just increased the amount, like they could have just increased the worth of the items because like there are some daily alerts where they're like, oh, here's 15 drops of rain. That's fine when you're on like your first week or two of playing. That's a problem when you're on 1500 plus days and still getting like 20 gold, 15 drops of rain, 10 Eye of the Storm, or something like that. Early campaign quests. Oh, I'm reading this because it's important to me. The early part of the Save the World daily login reward track has a lot of items to help new players get a jump start on their collection of schematics and heroes. Indeed, it does. I'm not even at 100 days logged in yet, and I know there's a legendary hero there, which is probably not going to be a thing anymore, so that was irrelevant to say. While the changes to mission alerts should make up for this loss, we've also decided to add some rare, epic, and legendary rarity items to the campaign quests in Stonewood and Plankerton. Well, I've already done most of the Stonewood campaign, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to miss out on them. Wait, if you have already completed these quests, the new rewards will arrive in gift boxes next time you log in to save the world. Okay, so I guess the episode that I might record tomorrow is going to show these rewards. We'll see what those are. Endurance daily quest. While working on the reward changes, we've also decided to take a look at daily quests from Storm Shield Endurance. These quests were added so we can award Battle Pass XP for your first endurance mission each day. They lack any Save the World specific rewards. That, in fact, they do. This will be addressed in v25.10. They will start giving evolution materials, perk materials, and gold upon completion, in addition to the Battle Pass XP they already grant. So I assume what this means is that the endurance dailies are not going to be changing in the amount of Battle Pass XP, but they will be granting Save the World rewards like your evolution materials, your perk up, and other perk materials, and gold, which is good in general. And I mean, I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to really see what some of these changes mean. And I mean, considering I already have plans to record the next episode of my Save the World replay series tomorrow, then I guess I'm gonna have to see what a lot of these are. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about a lot of this change. This kind of just seems like as a way to make or as a workaround for making daily rewards more valuable or better as you progress further into the game and have more days logged in. Instead of just making those rewards better or in higher quantities, they just want to make a system that sounds so confusing that this could be explained to me 5 times and I still won't know what it means.